So right now I invite Evgeny Ginsberg, OTA Level Travel, the marketing director.
Thank you very much. Thank you for those of you who decided to stay here, and thanks to those who are watching us through the online broadcast. This is a topical issue, so I'll try to also be quite entertaining. Level Travel is, on one hand, is an online travel agent, and on the other hand, it's an IT company that is working on an integrating platform to integrate all operators and to provide options to all customers to look for online prices and online tours in real time. We are providing access to this technology through API, and that's the underlying platform for Yandex Travel. Rambler, we have Rambler Travel. It is using our API, Euroset, and a number of other brands. So brand owners and owners of loyal customers are leveraging on their customer base and are selling tours. So the point of my talk today is this. This is an internet user who is in the center of all our marketing campaigns. This user is not a traffic. This is a person, the person who thinks about something and who does something. And as we can see, that user becomes a target for more dense information flows, online agents, offline agents, news, and all other sorts of things. And the point of our marketing effort is to not only to get this person on our website, but also to help that person to make a choice and go on a trip. So this is the task that we face, and that's exactly what I would like to talk to you about today. And we would like to share the tools that we're using and different sorts of tricks, which helps us push customer towards making a choice. So on the right hand of the slide, you can see the channels. You're well aware of all these channels, and tourists are using these channels. Somebody is coming to the website through search engine, somebody through the context advertising. And there is a number of formats to interact with the customer in the online fashion. So when is the point where actually customer makes a decision where to travel, who to go with, and where to buy that from? The key thing here is that there are a lot of people on the internet. They're using different channels. Somebody tends to trust bloggers. Somebody tends to trust particular bloggers or particular news channels. So the thing I would like to share you with is use different tools for different people. Customize your customer base. And so we use our CRM to collect information which the customers are willing to share with us, something that helps the customer to choose the right tour, and something that helps us to assist the customers in choosing the tour, like gender, age, browsing history, available budget, travel frequency, long trips or short trips, easy traveling with kids or alone, on a particular season or during holidays. So these are pretty straightforward principles for customer segmentation, customer-based segmentation. So, and that also drives the channel which is most preferred by the customer. Some prefer SMSs, some prefer email. Somebody do not have emails at all. They prefer interacting through Vkontakte or through Instagram, simply because there is nothing else which that particular customer likes. It's extremely important to understand which channel is the main for this customer, and it is important to use that channel for meaningful interaction and communication, for offering these customers meaningful benefits. It may sound quite generic, but I will give you specific examples how we can turn these words into something tangible. So customer-based segments like family with kids or pair of travelers who is planning a holiday. It may be people willing to take a hot offer. They don't need to arrange their holiday. They don't need to ask anyone for approval for their holiday. There may be students who don't have a lot of money and who may want some specific deals. They're looking for some specific benefits and they're using particular channels. Hipsters, people who may have some money and who are planning trips to particular countries and who demand a particular level of comfort and premium segment. So these are 6 basic segments. And these people use different communication channels, and we are using different messages to reach out for these people. Our segmentation is more detailed because we add depth, booking depth to this. We add budget to this. We add preferred countries, and we end up with having a messaging matrix. For every customer type of customer, we try to build the value message, and we choose a channel through which this message will be delivered. I'll give you an example. There are particular segments of our customer base, like, for example, people who go to Turkey, they choose a relatively expensive hotel, premium class hotel, and that's what we offer them. When they buy a particular hotel, we give them a coupon to a shopping mall, a discount. Then we can send this message through in a form of a push message, push notification. So we can send them an email with our offer. And that means that it will be delivered exactly to those people who may be interested. And that may help them to make their choice. Another example, and another one valid for customers from premium segment. Let's say they're focusing on a particular hotel, and we know that they may be interested in an individual transfer. So we group them together and we send them a message about availability of individual transfer in case they book now. And this example is about Abu Dhabi. Normally people are not interested in reading this about tourist attractions. So we transform that story into a collection of prizes, and each of these prizes is focused on a particular type of audience, like an aquatic park is for family. For those who are interested in culture, we tell about the Louvre or Ferrari Park, if you're interested. And you can win free tickets to these tourist attractions in case you book now. And that means that each of our customers have, let's say, personalized benefit, because they will be getting something meaningful for them. And young customers, we offer cheap smartphones of Indian make. So you can get a smartphone if you guess correctly about the price of a tour to India this year. And we have a partner who's got 900,000 subscribers in Vkontakte, and mostly young people, mostly interested in cheap tours. Another example, trying to make people buy a tour to Dubai. We have a story about Dubai, and people get directed to this story after clicking on a banner, and we're showing this banner to those who are interested in premium class holiday. So we're not showing this banner to all our customers, only to particular people. So the story about yesterday's hipster, is still valid, and New Year's tours, which this year were quite costly. So we supported these offers, giving people an option of free individual transfers. So people were looking for New Year tours, and then somewhere in the social media, they would get an opportunity to get a personal transfer if they book a tour now. So, and those messages were customized. There were special messages for gentlemen and special messages for ladies, so tailored to particular people. Another example, a family. A mother with kids will be looking for a tour to go on together with her kids. Then, after such search is detected, we are sending her a message that a gift to children will be available in case she books the tour. Just like Starbucks is a conveyor-based coffee selling machine. So when we drink Starbucks coffee, we mean one and the same thing. We mean coffee, but we have our own preferences all the time. And Starbucks, on one hand, is based on a conveyor belt principle, but they are customizing their final offer. They are suggesting that the customer should indicate the preferred type of coffee before they actually buy. So they can add a topping, or they can indicate how much sugar or how much milk they would like in their coffee. The same thing is happening in the travel business. But the thing is, not only we have our own recipes, all our customers have preferred communication channels. And when you manage to send tailor-made messages through these preferred channels, they tend to be very well accepted. Thank you very much. And we have two more speakers. So two more speakers, and now we'll be talking about secrets. I'm inviting Ekaterina Bezhanova to this stage. Hello to you all. My name is Ekaterina, and I would like to personally thank all of you who decided to sit through the end of this session. Sit through to the end of this session. I would like to thank those who are listening to the broadcast. Hold on. I'm not sure about secrets, but I think you all know about online tours now, after Olga's talk. Let's say we are the biggest online travel selling store in Russia. So what do users do in the internet when they shop for traveling, when they shop for a tour? How much does it take for this idea to develop? This research was done by Expedia, so we borrowed these results from them. So on average, from the point you get an idea that you would like to go somewhere until the point when you actually buy a tour, it takes 5 weeks. And the closer it gets to that point, the more frequently that person goes to different websites, the more frequently they read different feedbacks and opinions, and they go to different websites, specialized websites, airline websites, getting pricing options, reading reviews, and get. In 50% of cases, these are OTA websites, so websites of online travel agencies, which is delightful, but which is delightful. And over 70% of people before buying a tour, they make decision, and they make this decision surfing through the internet. Only 5% of them actually buy something. 5 years ago, that was less than 3%. But anyway, it's a very small figure. And this chart shows a growth in our customer traffic. So the number of we have twice as many customers who come to our online store this year. So where do these customers come from? Over 40% of this increase is attributed to organic growth. 19% are attributed to our partners, and another 90% is the effect driven by Google and Yandex context-based advertising. 18% of customers came directly to the website. So what do we do with this customer traffic? And like I said before, only 5% of these customers end up actually buying something. So they all go to the website, they all surf through this. And this is what the point Dmitry tried to make. We need to clearly understand what these people truly want, why they came to your website. And thanks to different kinds of tools, thanks to like Google Analytics in particular, we can analyze behavior of every person who went to our website, every click. We can see every page where he spent over 10 minutes, over 2 minutes, which hotels he clicked on, which countries he explored. So we watch our users very closely. A lot of them do not like this idea, but that's the reality of our world. So we know everything about those who go to our website, and when they call us, the call center operator has a screen popping up on his monitor, and we can see all the history of all the clicks. So we saw that the customer was looking for 5-star hotel, then switched to 4-star. So we understand he wants a 5-star hotel, but he doesn't have money to pay for 5 stars. So we understand that we can come up with a special offer. That customer has not seen that special offer, but this is something which can meet the needs of these customers, because we have 220 million tours getting into our system on a daily basis. So let's say you go to our website and you get access to 220 million, you get lost and distracted in that information. So we show only those things which we believe our customers want to see. And this is a way for us to raise the conversion and meet customers' demand, customers' needs. So in a lot of cases, we're offering them something which is exactly what they want without them realizing how actually that happened. But we take one step further. We have personalized mailings. Where is this guy who told us about mailing campaigns? So we get all this data, we collect all this information, where these customers went, where they clicked, and after that, we send a targeted email about a product which we believe may be interesting for this customer. On one of our conferences, I talked about such emailing campaign, and one of the participants came up to me and said, "I once got an email of this kind from you. I spent some time on your website, couldn't agree on a tour, and then I got an email showing me exactly what I wanted. I couldn't find it myself on your website, but then you offered it to me, and I bought it." So, but he said, "I didn't like the idea of you watching me." See, it's completely illogical. So that guy has got a tour. He didn't even ask for this. He's got an offer which was fully in line with his needs. He was unable to get this himself, but he was watched, and this is something that makes people unhappy. And another tool we use, the tool which we use to increase our conversion rate, it's online and offline mix. Since we are an online store, the major share of purchases is made online. But first and foremost, we, and I mean all of us, we are not selling services or we are not selling products. We're selling impressions and emotions. And people need to make sure that he is going to get exactly the same experience that he is aiming at. And for that purpose, we have a call center. And we have travel experts working in this call center who are capable of providing a proper answer to a person who is calling for a piece of advice regarding the tour, or in other words, we can talk to customers. In the regions, customers still find it difficult to buy tours through the internet. So we are opening brick and mortar offices so that customers pick up a tour online. Then they come to our office, talk to our assistants, and confirm the choice. They believe that this is important. As we are watching people, and as we know almost everything about them, we know which offers should be displayed to whom. So there are options. There are options how we can improve performance of particular hotels, how we can improve their awareness of these hotels. Like, for example, we had an example regarding the Fort Nature Hotel. It was not selling very well, and we decided to raise its sales. So this is what we've done. When we saw that a customer is looking for a family tour, that hotel gave a free accommodation to kids below 15 years old.
Вот такое брендирование было.
This was the branding for that hotel, and the hotel's card was always on the first place. The branding included some concerts, and in addition, there was a discount for 2 kids below 15. As a result, on the very first day, from 35 to 1,000 people started to visit the website of this hotel. And on average, they spent 3.5 minutes on this website, which means that the involvement or engagement ratio was pretty high. This is the number of visits before and after this change. So you can see the effect. We did the same thing not just with the hotel, but with a destination. Because if we can see that this topic is of potential interest to people, for example, if someone looks for Israel, we can show Jerusalem. If someone looks for the Czech Republic, we can show them Hungary. So theoretically speaking, this can be of interest to our clients based on our analytics. While I don't have much time, I will be very, very brief. The crucial thing for us is to make sure that there are as many happy faces as possible, because we sell happiness, we sell joy, and we need to make people happy. Thank you very much.